Yeah, yeah, we still do this. We still do this. Are you kidding me? We're still here. We're still here. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Being the first one in the stream, baby. We're doing it big, and we're pissed off tonight. We're pissed off tonight. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm pissed off tonight. Because these greedy bastards are trying to squeeze every dollar and cent to our name. They don't have enough damn money at Disney. All we want to do is watch Monday Night Football. We don't want to have to go over here and go over here and pay for this and pay for that. Screw you for making us do this. Screw you. I don't want to succumb to your assholiness and watch and I have to get the ESPN Plus. But you know what? I did it anyways. I didn't do it for you. I didn't do it for me. I did it for the tea timers. I did it to the tea timers because win or lose, no matter what happens, no matter how much money these greedy corporate bastards want, we're still gonna stream. We're still gonna do this. So let me be the asshole that buys ESPN Plus so you guys don't have to, okay? And this, if you are really holding out and really holding strong, then let me tell you something that you should do. What you could do for the game tonight is you don't buy ESPN Plus, you have YouTube TV and you can't watch the game. This is going to be like an old school affair for watching a football game. You can't watch it on with your tees on the with your tees. You can't watch it with your eyes on the television, but you can have like a radio broadcast where it's tea time and I'm telling you everything that's happening in the game. So that's something to keep your eyes out for, or really to keep your ears open for, because you could make out like a bandit in this, not have to pay for ESPN Plus, stick it to the corporate bastards and just watch Tea Time do a stream. And you know what's great too? With the new live scoreboard, hold on, make sure I got this. Yeah, we're going to get that. Once we get the live scoreboard up, you're going to know exactly where I'm at in the game too. So we're really going to stick it to them all effing night. Disney, this one's for you, buddy. You're going to try to be, oh, I'm just goofy. I'm Mickey Mouse. I'm so cute. Don't be mad at me. We see right through that bullshit. We see that you want every dollar and cent that us Americans make. And we won't stand for that shit. We just want our Monday Night Football. And I just had to buy ESPN Plus because of your stupid asses. Ugh. So you don't do it. I don't want everyone to do it. Just me. I'll do it, okay? All right, I had to get that off my chest to start, but dude, Lord knows I'm going back for that. Lord knows I'm going back for more. All right, so we're in the middle. We're in the middle of the national anthem. Time to cool down. I'm gonna get to the standing position as we normally do. All right, I missed it. But we'll still stand for a little bit. It didn't seem. I'm sorry that I was throwing out the mother effers during our nation's anthem, but that's how worked up I am about this. And look at George, Dak Prescott, first person's hands he shakes after the national anthem before the game is George W. Bush. Now that's American. Okay, let me go up a little bit more. Let me tell you all what you are watching here. This right here, this shit right here, this is Tea Time. And I am your host, Tony Murray. And if you are watching, if you are new to the show, if you are old to the show, if you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, if you love burritos, if you hate burritos, if you're skinny, if you're fat, if you're from North America, if you're from South America, I don't give a shit. If you're watching this right now, you are teed up. We are all teed up watching Tea Time right now. And we do this shit big. We do this shit big for everyone out there. So I welcome you to the show. I'm so grateful for those that are watching right now because this, hold on. There we go. Okay. All right. See, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm getting a little pissed off, but you know what? It's for all the right reasons. So what we do on Tea Time is, especially during football season, it's an alternate broadcast. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pretend like I'm the broadcaster, like I'm the announcer for this game. And what you all do is you still enjoy it the same way. Well, actually not the same way. Let me tell you how you can best enjoy it. So what you're going to do is you're going to have the game that I choose, which during football season, it's every Monday Night Football game, every Thursday Night Football game. Tonight's Monday Night Football. You're going to have that on your big television. You're going to have that as you normally would, but you're going to either mute the volume or dim it down way low, because me, Tea Time, and Tony Murr, what we're going to be doing, me, myself, and Irene, we give you the sounds of the game. I'm going to orchestrate and illustrate and navigate everything for you. So that way, you're tickled from all the areas. Someone's getting your armpit, someone's grabbing your butt cheeks, someone's tickling your toes, and at the end of the day, at the end of the game, you just go, what was that? What was that I just experienced? That's tea time, okay? Get used to it, because this is going to be the new way to watch sports right here. It starts tonight, and then it goes on, as the owner of the Jaguars would say, forever! We win tonight, and we will win forever! Okay? So that's how we do this. So let me show you exactly what I mean here, okay? We're gonna put this over here. I'm gonna put this right next to it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're already on second down? What just happened? What just happened? Can someone just tell me what just happened, that we're already this far into the game? I feel like they didn't even say anything. Alright. Alright, we're a minute into this game right now. Okay. I'm gonna sink this motherfucker. There we go. Boom. Yeah, you don't throw it to Scudmaker. You don't throw it to Scudmaker, okay? Don't worry, guys. There's just a lull in the action just because I'm queuing this the F up for us. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to friggin' see. Alright, then we get that. Let's go. No Pickens. No Pickens. You're going to see why we don't want Pickens soon, because we have a lot of fantasy implications tonight. Okay? We have a lot of fantasy implications. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Now you know exactly where I'm at in the game. So for those of you that really cannot watch this game because you have YouTube TV and you refuse to give in to those corporate bastards, let me do this for you, okay? This could be like a radio broadcast. For those of you that are Patriot fans and love Scott Zolak on the call, I could be your Scott Zolak for Monday night. So you can't watch the game, but you can certainly listen to it, and you can know exactly where you're at in the game because of tea time right now. 12 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game, first down. Yeah, they're gonna run the ball. They're gonna run the ball. Yeah. All right, we got the Cowboys. We got the Cowboys minus 3.5. We got Jake Ferguson to grab the ball 6 times. And then we got Zay Jones over on this other side on the Cardinals. You might not know who he is, but you will soon. You will soon, because he's going to grab the ball a couple times, get some yards tonight, at least 22 of them. Okay? At least 23. I think that's what it is. Here we go. I mean, they're going to run the ball. Look at this. Look at this. They're coming out running the ball. Oh, nice play right there, 97. All right. Now everything is set up the way that I need it to be. You don't have to rely on Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, because as far as Disney's concerned, they don't give a shit about him. Okay? So let Tea Time be the broadcaster for this game tonight. All right. So we got, I think, 2nd and goal coming up. Walter Nolan III with a big play. This is his first career game, too. He was a 16th overall pick. Why hasn't he played until week 8, week 9? I'm a little cat. I'm Dak. I'm a little cat. He drops back. He's looking. There you go. There's Jakey Jake right there. He grabs one. Look at Jakey Jake right there. Grab the ball. Yeah, you do. You do that stuff, because that's half of your job, is catching that damn football. The other half is blocking. Most of it is catching that football. I know you're more of a catching tight end than you are a blocking tight end. We got Turpin coming in the game, number 9, the speed demon, the gadget player. He's coming in on the end zone for the 3rd and goal. I'm telling you this right now. We want points in this. We want points. We can't settle for 3 right here. Yep, he's coming across. Oh, they had it. There's Jake. Oh my God, you gotta catch that, Jakey Doo. Jakey Doo, you gotta catch that. Yes, you do. Come on, go for it. They should have just given it to Williams up the middle. That was a touchdown. You gotta have that, Jake. I don't think he was gonna get the touchdown, but when we have Ferguson to grab the damn ball, he's gonna grab the damn ball, okay? We can't have a stop right here. That's gonna fuck up the whole game. That's gonna fuck up the whole game. We need it. I love the red, white, and blue stripe the Cowboys got on their decal. No one's open. What a stop by the Cardinals. What a stop by the Cardinals. That's how you play. Look at that. I mean, that's a great stop. They shut down their leg. They just got to the goal line and shit their pants. Great defense by the Cardinals right there. Great defense. That's how you show up. Now, this game has totally changed. Anyone who's bet the over, this game has totally changed. All right, so now that we're here, now that we're all set up for this game, now we're starting to watch this game, I got some questions. I got some questions for you. I got some segments for you. Yeah, we're gonna go right there. Okay. So I just want predictions for this game. I want predictions. I thought it was very easy. Like my friend who's big into the handicap, and he always says, don't bet what seems the easiest to do. And honestly, that has been paying people this football season, including myself. But the easy thing to do tonight seemed like the Cowboys, which is what I did. I think the Cowboys are going to win this game. I think they're better than the Cardinals. I think Jacoby Brissett is not that great. But anything can happen on Monday Night Football, as they like to say. So, I mean, I still go with the Cowboys. That's not how you want the game to start right there. Again, you drive the ball down so easily right down their throats, and the next thing you know, bing, boom, bing, you're giving the ball right back to them. Couldn't score. Couldn't get 6. Couldn't even get 3. I respect the decision to go for it right there. I would like to, if you're in the chat right now, let me hear your game predictions. I was expecting, like, if I were to predict the score, I would go 37-30 Cowboys. Yeah, that's a ton of points. That's a ton of points, and now it's not looking like it. But I'm sticking to my guns. It would be wrong of me to change them just based on that drive. I can't change them and say, you know what, I think the Cardinals have a chance now. That's not what I'm going to do around here. Let's see what. Okay. We have a tea time tailgate update coming up on the next commercial break. I'll hit you all with that. If you guys are tea timers, true tea timers, you know that I have a pregame show on Sunday mornings was once a special guest and now my co-host Stevie Splits. We have NFL best bets, fantasy football advice, Sunday football Sunday optimization. So we have to go over our picks from yesterday to see how we did. So we'll hit that on the next commercial break. Oh, no. All right, 10:32 left in the first quarter. Here the Cardinals go. They're going to hand off this ball to start the game because that's how they want. Oh, a little play action. Who are they looking for? Oh, Jacoby Brissett getting rocked. First play of the game. I know most of my tea-timers are fellow New England Patriot fans and remember Jacoby Brissett before Drake May came into the fold. They threw him out there to kind of ease Drake's way into the madness because we were a terrible football team. Something to pay attention for Jacoby Brissett is he is a martyr of sorts. Like, he'll stay in the pocket one extra tick too long and suffer a big blow just to show everyone, hey, I'm under a ton of pressure right now. There's hardly anything that I could do. He's going to take a couple big whacks in this game. Nothing right there. Nothing doing on that run. He's 0-2 as a starter this season, but 300 pass yards a game, 4 touchdowns.
He's someone that's going to be very important to us for fantasy football reasons. I think I need to say that next. Actually, I think I need to say that before anything. All right, Jacoby under center, 3rd and 8. Could be a quick 3-and-out for the. They're sending pressure. That was a hold. That was a hold. And there's Marv Harrison. Get him involved, baby. He's your best. Well, you got what's his face? What's his face? He's Trey McBride. He was someone in their first 2 games, so I was very. I'm usually not an analytical guy. I won't look into the numbers too much, but for some reason I did for the game today. And what I was seeing was the 2 games that Jacoby Brissett played, he wasn't looking Marv Harrison that much. I think he had 2 or 4 total catches in those 2 games. So I wasn't expecting anything from him, but if they can find him, the Cardinals have a good shot at this game. Oh, that's how he settles into the pocket. Couple steps, play action. Where's he looking? Yeah, he takes a big hit. Takes a big hit. That's what I'm saying, guys. You gotta watch out. Brissett might not make it to the end of this game. That's a grab that you'd like to have, though, as a McBride fan. You'd like to see him come down with that. It was just a little bit out of reach. All right, here we go. We got 50 people watching, guys. I love that. I love to see that number. Let's move it up. Can we double it tonight? Can we go 100 on Monday Night Football? The day that we get no Monday Night Football. There we go. There we go. Oh. 3rd and 10. He's airmailing the ball a little bit. I think he's got a lot of adrenaline going on right now, Jacoby. I think he needs to settle into this game. You would think it would have happened after those first couple of hits. I would like to see you. Don't try to force that. You had 5 easy yards to make it a nice 3rd and manageable. A 3rd and 5. Now you're against 3rd and 10, Jacoby. There's the. Oh no, that's Eberflus. They got the Schottenheimer. Don't forget about Schottenheimer. He's gonna make things happen on the other side for the Cowboys. We got Brissett in the shotgun. Oh, look like that should be offsides. That's gotta be offsides. Free play. There's Marv Harrison. There's Marv Harrison for some yards. Get him going north. Yeah, that was offsides. I knew it. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, I mean, I wasn't thinking Marv Harrison tonight, I'll be honest. Oh, here we go. There's 52. Guys, let's get 100 people in here. Let's get 100 people. Oh, they're looking at him again. Wait, we're a little bit off. We're a little bit off with the... Okay, we were a little bit off on the time, and we're back now. Who's this? That's not Trayvon Diggs, is it? All right. Yeah, I guess that was Diggs. I didn't think it looked like Stephon Diggs. I mean, they're brothers, so they should look alike. All right, we got a Hale. It's a fake. It's a fake, and he's looking Dorchy. No, it's Wilson. It's Wilson with the grab. Okay now. Okay now. Let's see the Cardinals move the ball downfield methodically with Jacoby. Come on, Jacoby. We got a lot of faith in you. Oh, thank you. We got a new subscriber. We got a new subscriber. Thank you. A little cheeseburger for you. A little cheeseburger for you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We got 54 people in here now. We got 54 people in here. Let's get it to 100 tonight. Go tell your friends. Go tell your family. All right, Jacoby, he's back in the shotgun. 3rd and 6. They're sending pressure. They picked up pressure. They're looking deep. It's McBride. Is they going to get it? It looked like it was on McBride. It looked like it was on McBride. Some offensive pass interference. He usually gets those calls, though, McBride. And he's, for a huge mammoth of a person, he's always begging for a call. Jacoby Brissett's head looks too big for his helmet. Anyone else agree? Yep, we'll take that. Okay, Cardinals. Okay, Cardinals. Let's go. I wish Jacoby Brissett. We got to tell you the fantasy implications after this one. Gotta say them. Look, he gets. Oh my God, this guy is huge. When this muscle, when this vein is prominent, that's a jacked guy. That's a jacked guy. That's the vein that you're looking for. Oh, second most penalties in the NFL, the Cowboys defense. And you got to mix in the run. It doesn't look like we got much going on the ground already, though. It was looking like the ball is going to be in Jacoby Brissett's hands for the majority of the time on offense for the Cardinals. But me, as a Jacoby Brissett fantasy haver, yes, you might think my team sucks. You would be right. But we're going to have something going tonight. We're going to have something going tonight, I'm telling you. All right, Drew Petzing. He's the OC for the Cardinals. 3rd season as the offensive coordinator for the team. I don't have much faith in Drew. We got George coming in motion. Looks like another handoff. Yeah, I don't know if it's Bam. That seemed to be a hole right there. I don't know if that's Bam Knight's fault, but I don't believe in the Cardinals running the ball. No! I keep pressing the friggin'. No. What the fuck just happened? Jacoby! That's how you do it, Wilson. Nice first down. Why? See, I'm already hating ESPN Plus. All right. What a play by Wilson. That's some muscle right there. That's some young muscle on the kid. Nice job, Wilson. All right, look at this. This is not the game that people expected. Cardinals driving the ball on the Cowboys. Time winding down in the first quarter. About 5 minutes left. Slow it. That looked like, oh God. Oh my God. Yeah, that's 300 pounds all on the left shoulder right there. Don't, it seems like that happens every play, and it's just a matter of like how precise is the fall for it to cause an injury. It could be a matter of inches between that being a broken clavicle, 300 pounds on your shoulder, and you being scot-free. Yeah, look, 84. Who's that? Okay, we don't know this guy, Jacoby. He's really, despite them sending pressure early, Eberflus and his defensive squad, Brissett standing in the pocket and throwing some good passes. We got 3rd and 5. It's been a methodical drive. All right, we got 3rd and 5. Play clock winding down a little bit at 6 seconds. Just jumped from 8 to 6. Don't matter. Snap came off. Brissett holding strong. damn it! Just when they had him too. They had him on the sidelines just when they had a good drive going. But I did pick up this guy Chazzy Ryland. There's another fantasy pickup. I can't wait to tell you about this. I can't wait to tell you about this. Yeah, see, they want to get him the ball because he hasn't been getting involved. But here's not Chaz, it's Chad Ryland. Really bad percentages right there, but make it happen. You fuckface. You fuckface. Yes, okay, never mind. You did it, Chad. Wow. I'm gonna be clenched butt cheeks every time you kick it, but hey, we'll take 3 right there. We'll take 3 right there. It didn't look like it was good. It didn't look like it was good. Let's look at it. Let's look at his reaction. Oh, barely. Barely. Okay, we'll take that. 3 points from the Cardinals. Okay. All right, so I got to tell you about my fantasy matchup here. First of all, it's a 14-man league. Second of all, I've had Mike Evans and Tyreek Hill both go down season-ending injuries this season. This has not been a good season. I would also like you to keep in mind that you see that trophy in the background. Yep, that's because I won last year, so I'm not all for dead. Okay, I'm pretty good at this thing, but we're just having a tough year. So what we have going on here, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, but the current score, like I said, don't make fun of me, but we're gonna make this happen. 92.42 to 67.94. So right now we're about 25 points down. We're 25 points down, but we have 2 people going, and they're 2 critical players in this matchup. One of them is Jacoby Brissett. He's got 2 points on that first drive. We like that. And one of them is Chad Ryland, 4.8 points on that kick. So we need a total of 25 more points, is it? 67 plus 20 is 87 plus 5 is 92. Yes, we need 25 more points from these 2. I'd like to see a 10-point game. We needed, I think it was about 30 to start. 33. I would like to see like a 12-point game out of Chad and a 22-point game out of Jacoby. That's going to get us there. All right, and then here is my other fantasy football situation. I know you guys love hearing about my team. My teams, yes, I got multiple fantasy teams. Who doesn't? This is the other one. I like my chances even less in this one, but I have a higher percentage chance of winning. That's, I guess, the difference between Sleeper and the ESPN app. And fuck ESPN for another time. All right, so I have look at this. This is a totally different team. I got 144 points, and then I'm going against my Uncle Mike, big fantasy football guy. No one cares about fantasy football like Uncle Mike. He's got 134 points. The difference is my team's all done. He's got 1 player left, and he's a good skill position player for the Cowboys. He's got George Pickens. He's got George Pickens left, and he can't get 10.4 more points. I actually believe in the other one. I don't believe in this one. Those are my fantasy matchups, so that's something that we're going to pay keen attention to. We'll have keen awareness of that in this game. And we got Turpin returning this kick. He's trying to find a seam. Yeah, nothing there. You'd like to see him attack that with a little bit more speed. A little too much surveillance, not as much go-aheadance. Go ahead and just rip the top off that thing, Turpin. That's what you're out there for. You ain't out there to take things easy. And facts. We want to know. So I'm in 3 leagues. 2 on ESPN. One's a 2 12-man leagues on ESPN and 1 14-man league on Sleeper. 6-2 ESPN, 5-3 ESPN, and then another one on Sleeper. 2-6. That season's done. But the best thing about being out early in fantasy is anyone who's still in it, you play spoiler. You get gimmicky. You do little tiny shit with your lineup to make changes just so you can win that week. Your team might not be good, but you can scrap and claw for some gutsy and undeserved wins. All right, we got 3 minutes left in the quarter right here. Yeah, you gotta look. Have some time. This Turp, dude, you gotta catch it. You gotta catch the ball, Turpin. You're gonna go from gadget guy to on the bench guy. You're gonna go from gadget guy to where'd he go guy. You gotta be able to come down with the ball, especially after that poor return. Come on, he used his hands too. He used his hands first. How about you're in a friggin' dome in Dallas? It's not that cold, Turpin. Let's get the ski mask off. I think that's affecting your ability to even see. Look at Dacky do go. Who's this? Oh no, that's CD. I think it might be coming back though. There's a flag. It's coming back. Still got to get that off, CD. I feel you. Still got to get the. Ha. It was a first down. I still got that first down ability. Holding, coming back. Look at this already. Look at this already. Oh boy. All right, we got 3rd and 17. I mean, I'm not even watching because I already know what this is going to be. It's short over the middle. Oh, no, he's going deep, high up in the air. It's picked off. You. Okay. And facts, if you stay around, I can root for. Actually, I'm a little. Can his only complete passes be to Ferguson? That's the only thing I want. That pick, that drop pick just killed you. That was a lollipop. That was a free pick. That was a free -2 points for Dak. That is horrible. You can't drop that. The amount of drop passes already is concerning. Look, weird start to this game. 3-0. 3-0. And now Dallas with another penalty. You can't be having this. That's not how you're going to win. All right. Oh, they almost blocked it too. Anger gets the punt off, returning at the 50-yard line, in with some room. Nice tackle right there by Span Ford, number 89. How many points are you down? Or tell me the scenario. Tell me the scenario. All right. What do we got? We already did our fantasy football scenarios. Let's go. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Next commercial break. We're gonna have the horse race come along soon. All right. So you're up 12 points. You got Bam Knight and McBride, and all he has is Dak. I like your chances, especially how this game's going already. I really like your chances. What percent chance is the app giving you to win? That I bet if I were to guess, I'd say 77. No, 77% chance to win. I don't like Bam Knight today. It doesn't look like he's gonna get anything going. I do like McBride today. I mean, did you just hear what I said? Around 76%. I just said 77. I mean, come on. I'm spot on with that. I like your chances. I like your chances. All right, I want to do, despite how many times I will say fuck ESPN tonight because of the bullshit they make us do buying ESPN Plus to watch this game for our YouTube TV havers. Don't you have enough damn money? Don't you have enough damn money for yourself? Unbelievable. But shout out my guy Gary Stroweski. He's someone that used to be a Red Sox sideline reporter, made his way onto SportsCenter. He's an anchor on SportsCenter. I'm not sure, Gary, I know you're watching, as many people do. I'm not sure if you remember this. We were at West End Johnny's one night, and I ran into you. I was a fan of you at the time, and I came up to you to introduce myself and say that. And I said, I haven't seen you, he wasn't with the Red Sox anymore. So I asked him what happened. And he said, big things coming. Next thing you know, he's on ESPN. So good on you, mate. Good on you. Shout out you, Gary. Good dude, and he's good at his job. Oh, here's a little bam for you. Good game right there. Good game. Oh, nope. That's DeMercado. This is what I think for your game tonight, and facts. I think Bam Knight's going to have about 8 points. I think McBride's going to have about 16, so that's 24. And I think Dak's going to have about 20. And you're up 12 right now. I think that's a dub. There's Kyler. What is he thinking right now? I would love to know what he's thinking. All right, we got Jacoby under center. What's he gonna? We got a little fake handoff under pressure again. Takes a big sack, and almost a sack that you almost can't have. They're sending pressure. Oh, this is a BC guy. This is a BC guy, and he does this with his sack celebrations. I like this guy. He's small too for a DN. Look at that. Look at this. Watch this. Yeah. There we go. I like that, man. Donovan Izaraku. Good for him. We got 37 seconds left. We're going to have our first horse race of November. If I can find it. Oh, there we go. There's the die. Pressure, and he gets the ball off. There's Marvin Harrison. Great play. Great play stepping up in the pocket right there. There he goes. There's Jacoby. There goes my hero. All right, so this is going to be the end of the first quarter. Yeah. Don't worry, Mike. He'll only have 2 grabs, but that's exactly what we'll need. All right, this is the end of the first quarter. This is the end of the first quarter. So, if you are new to Tea Time, let me tell you what we're doing here. At the end of every quarter, end of the first, and the second, and the third, and the fourth, we do a horse race. So it's first come, first serve in the chat. You pick a number 1 through 6, so there can only be 6 horse racers. And what I do is I roll a die. If your number comes up, it moves up 1 spot, and then if you go to the finish line first, you win. What happens is we accumulate horse races over the month, and if you won the most horse races at the end of the month, you win a prize. This past month goes to Ryan Mack. He won a Uber Eats gift card. I'm not sure what the prize is this month, but get your ass in for a horse race. Pick a number between 1 and 6 if you're in the chat. And yeah, this is getting to a point where you almost can't see the lines on the horse race. Oh, here we go. Mikey Poutre, he's in. He's going to take 4. Ryan Mack, he is the standing champ. Back-to-back champ, actually. Back-to-back champ in this. He's going to go with 1. He's going with 1. We got 4. I've been streaming for 42 minutes. I think we'll let it go 1 more minute. See if we can get anyone else in here. Otherwise, it's a 2-person race. I really like to see the new subscriber and Fax get on this. How about you get your ass in here? And most importantly, you cannot win the Tea Time Horse Race giveaway without being subscribed to the channel. All right, so once we get, so it's going to be oh no, you can't see the YouTube comments and Facts. We already got 4 taken. 1 and 4 are taken. We need you to take another number. So what I'm doing now is updating the horse race leaderboard. He's got 5, baby. Okay, we got a 3-person race to start out November. I like it. I like it. So we got NFAX with the 5. We got Ryan Mack, return champ, with the 1. We got Mikey Poudre in the 4 spot. Let me get this in the right section. NFAX, I want you to tell me how you like this. I feel like I want to hear an honest opinion of your first horse race. Here we go. Oh, I appreciate it, Mike. Yeah, I found the right people over at liveatassist.com. And it wouldn't be a horse race without my toesies getting in there. Okay, here's the bar. And that's a 3. That's a no horse. So what happens is if that horse wins, if a dead horse wins, nothing. There's 2. 2 and 3 start out. Those are not the horses that we need. And there's 5. Okay, who's that? That's NFAX. That's NFAX getting in the race. And that's 6. That's 6. That's no one. So we have 3 dead horses, 3 live ones. And there's another 6 for you. 2 6s in a row. 2 6s, and there's 3 6s in a row. What you'll come to know, in fact, is when it comes down to it, oh, there's a 4. So what I was going to say is 6 are always a hot horse, but there's 4, and that's Mikey Poudre. Mikey Poudre, and there's 1, Ryan Mack. We have everyone out of the gates now. Now we go. Oh, there's 5. Okay, NFAX. And there's 3. Okay, that's a no horse, but we're moving on up anyway. And there's 5 again. NFAX, I'd love to see you win your first one. I'd love to see. Oh, there's 4. Okay, Mikey Poudre. Okay, get yourself involved. There's 4 again. 4 again. 3-way tie for first place right there. There's 6. And then 6 says, nope, I'm a little bit better than 4 and 5. You should know that stuff. There's 2. There's 2 moving on up. Where's 1? Where's 1? There's 3. Okay. 3, I like where this race is heading. And there's 1. Right when we ask where 1 is, there he shows up. Only 2 behind 6. Oh, now 3 behind 6. 6 is always a hard horse. You'll come to figure that out. Really dramatic spin. There's 4, Mikey Poudre coming on up. He's in second place. Sole second. Oh, that NFAX wants 1. NFAX the news. Oh, it's off the board. It's off the board. There's 2. There's 2. I like how this race is going. I really like the layout of it. There's 4 again. Mikey Poudre tied for first place. And there's 3. That's a no horse, but we still moving on up. It's a 3 again. 2 in a row for 3. We have a 3-way tie for first. And there's 2. 2 moving up. Okay now. Okay, look at this. Where's 1 when you need it? 3 takes solo command of first. There's 2 again. 2 and 3 really coming on strong late in the race. And there's 4, right when we say it. Mikey Poudre, tie for first place. Do what you need to do. Off the board. Off the board. Jumps around. It's a 6. 3-way tie. 3, 4, and 6. Tied for the lead. There's 5. NFAX, he wants in. He's a new subscriber. He wants to get in on the action. There's 6. 6 has been good all race. Is he going to get it done? Is he going to get it done? There's 5. NFAX, come on, buddy. Come on, I want you in there. I want you. There's 5 again. NFAX, the new subscriber. The new subscriber. Can he do it? There's 3. 3-way tie for first place. 3, 5, and 6. What a race. What a race. There's 3. Okay, it don't matter. That's a dead horse, but we just like to see it anyways. There's 3 again. Wow, 3 was the number to pick, guys. 3 was there's 5. NFAX. He's a new subscriber, new to the channel. He picks the right horse. He wins his first ever horse race. Way to go, young fella. Way to go. Good on you, mate. Good on you with the 5 call. Wait, and then do we get a touchdown on this side, too? Who is that? Who is that? Would Jacoby throw it? To Marv Harrison. To Marvin Harrison. Okay. Okay, we like it. We like it. All right, let me get into position now. Hey, wait till you see it. Hey, we don't do rig shit until the end of the month. That's when it gets a little bit funky. But no, this is tried and true, man. This is tried and true. All right, let me get you on to the... I kind of don't appreciate you just coming in here saying it could be. There's 1. He is on the scoreboard. He is the lone person on the horse race leaderboard. Yes, it is. It's NFAX. Way to go. Way to go. Yep, and that's a pass from Jacoby Brissett that we come back to. Let's check out the fantasy score. Oh, yeah, we're coming back. We're coming back. It's Jacoby Brissett. He's got 7 points in the first half. And Ryland, did he miss the extra point? Wait, we We need a full update. Yeah, no, he got that extra point. All right, we got 7.28 so far from Jacoby. We got Chad Ryland with 5.8. We love it. We love it. Okay. 74.18 to 92.42. We need 18 and a half more points. I think it could happen. I really think it could happen. Okay. What I need to tell you all, so my picks from my pick show yesterday, I need to give you all the update on that. Packers, sorry, this is hard to say. Panthers at Packers. I had the Packers minus 13 and a half. That's a miss. I had over 43 and a half. Over 43 and a half points. That did not hit. Bryce Young, 2+ passing touchdowns. That did not hit. 0-for-3 that game. 2-for-2 this game. Falcons plus 4.5 against the Patriots. Bijan Robinson over 40 receiving yards. Hit both of those. Broncos at Texans. Broncos money line. Got that. Chubb under 30 and a half rushing yards. Got 38 and a half rushing yards. Got that too. Colts at Steelers. I had a Jalen Warren touchdown. Got that. I had the Colts minus 3. Did not get that. This is Bears Bengals. I had the under in that game where they scored a combined 90 points. I had over 16 and a half rush attempts for Manon guy. That was a good hit. So 1-1 that game. Vikings at Lions. I had over 47 and a half. That hit. I had McCarthy 2+ passing touchdowns. That hit. Addison touchdown. That did not. St. Brown touchdown. That did not. 49ers at Giants. I had the 49ers minus 2.5. That hit. I had Jennings touchdown plus 200. That hit. I had Dart touchdown plus 200. That hit. I had Dart over 34 and a half rushing yards. That hit. That was a good game. Chargers at Titans. I had the over 43 and a half. That hit. Vital touchdown. That did not. I had the Jaguars minus 2.5. That did not. Against the Raiders, they only won by 1. I had Etienne touchdown. That did not hit. I had the over 43 and a half in the Rams game. It was 44. Shaw with over 34 and a half attempts. That did not hit. Only a couple more games, guys. Chiefs at Bills. I had the Chiefs minus 1.5. That did not hit, but I had a Rice touchdown. That did hit. Seahawks at Commanders. I had the Commanders money line. That was not even close, but I did have a Barner touchdown. My mortal lock of Jaguars money line. That hit. And what else? Oh, great call on that one. And facts with the under on this. That was a total of 16 and 13 on the slate yesterday. That's a winner of a day. That is a winner of a day. All right, here we go. Now we go back on the game. 12-12 left in the game. In the first half, I should say. And we're handing the ball off. I don't know. I don't think that's going to do much, Cowboys. All right, we got 2nd and 8. Dak in the shotgun. He's looking to his left. He's looking CeeDee Lamb. Oh, then he goes over to the right. Goes Pickens. We don't like that. We don't like Pickens getting involved. Look, he always gets a little testy. He wants help up from the referee, does it seem like? He can't just have a normal catch. There's always got to be some theatrics behind it. He should be on He's the one football player that should be on Broadway. Look, this is the first time I've seen this guy smile. He's usually deadpan, Marvin Harrison Jr. All right. Dak making some calls at the line. He doesn't like what he sees, but then he changes it to something that he does like. Isn't that wonderful that he can just do that? And then Javonte Williams with a gain of about 2 yards, 2 hard yards. Those weren't soft ones. They were hard, but guys, you're down 10. Are you trying to set the tone for the game? I feel like it's already been set. I think it's time to go, go, go. Here we go, Dak. He's looking at just a little bit over there. CeeDee Lamb, 2nd and 7. Oh, wait, look at that. He reminded me of the guy from Monsters Inc. right there, Randall. The way he was just able to slither and find any hole. Good on you, mate. All right, CeeDee Lamb, 2 targets, 2 receptions for 20 yards. Dak, not much going right now. 52 total yards through the air. 3rd and 2, they're handing it off. I mean, that's how you get a first. Okay, methodical drive right now by the Cowboys, slowly inching their way forward. This is maybe this side take control of the game. Dak stepping up. Dak stepping up. Ooh! See, you can't do much on that. Buda Baker knows. He's like, hey, like there's only so much I can do right there. I can't actually hit him. I have to give him extra yards. Gain a 9 for Dak. Oh, it's a moon ball. Who's he going to? CeeDee. Oh, that was just out of the grasps. I thought he could have had that. I like 2nd and 1. That is good play calling. You have the option. You can have basically 2 more times after this play if you don't get the long ball to go for the first down. Go for a shot. Take the shot. That's a great play. Oh, a little wiggle. Little wiggle at the top of the road. A little shove from CeeDee. He's always going to get away with that, especially as the premier receiver in the league. You're going to get away with that type of shit. Yeah, then we're running for a first now. See? That's nice and easy. 8 minutes left or so. A little bit more in the 2nd quarter. Cowboys coming up with a good drive here. We have 58 people watching. We want to get to 100. We want to get to 100. Thank you if you're there, but we need more. Go tell your friend to tell their friend to tell their aunt. I know their aunt knows a lot of people. Well connected. All right, we got Dak pitching the ball to Turpin, the gadget guy. Double G finds a couple yards. Nice hard run. I think that was a gain of about 3.5. Give him that half, Joe Buck. For those of you that are holding out on ESPN right now, Joe Buck, he's getting a little sloppy. He's getting a little sloppy knowing that not all the people are watching him. Oh, look at this. That looked like a little bit of a hold. Pickens. Pickens with the grab and a first down. Can we... yeah, I think it's going to be a hold. I think it's coming back. I've never seen a quarterback sweat like Dak is right now. Yeah, Ferguson. That was it was a quick hold, but it was noticeable. Look at this. It was quick. See, just a little bit of a grab. Brings him down just a little bit. Look at that, yep. It just looked bad. The optics weren't there. Look at that. No penalties against the Cardinals. Everything against the Cowboys. All right, we're dropping back, Dak. Oh, he avoids the sack. Great play. He's looking kind of deep now. Oh, he had him too. He had Pickens right there. 3rd and 17. I don't like that play call right there. Try to get an easy 7. Yeah, we don't need the play action there. Great play, avoiding that. Alrighty, little gameplay from Dak at the line. He's looking. Yeah, just trying to get something nice and easy. Oh, you asshole. You asshole. Ferguson is fucking up tonight. He is fucking up. He had the penalty. He had a drop pass. He has a fumble. Everything is coming up Cardinals right now. Look at this play. I want to see how it came loose. Oh, great play by number 2 right there. Punch the ball right out. You are fucking up, Ferguson. Stephen A. sitting with Jerry Jones. I wonder what I would love. That's got to be an all-time experience, sitting next to Jerry Jones for for a Cowboys game. All right, I have one more. I'll do one more segment before the end of the half. Actually, I got 2 more segments, but I'm gonna hold on to the other one for just a tick while we're into commercial break. I know that you're probably driving you crazy, hey, and I did not be myself without you. How the world to be you. I just want you to be mine again, baby. Yeah. Here's the replay again. He was looking at 21 Williams. Little did he know. From the back, number 2. Hit you from the back. Like, he's like, all right, I got it. He's like, you're going to get really pissed now. I got to leave. All right, Stephen A., how long was that tie, dude? That tie went to your knee. You have $1 billion. You got to have a normal fitting tie. All right, Jacoby, of course, that's going to be a handoff. They're going to hand it off. This is going to be a 3 and out, I think. This is going to be a 3 and out. All right, here we go. We got Brissett in the shotgun, 2nd and 9. I think this is going to be another handoff. He fakes the handoff. He's looking deep. Right over the middle. There's McBride. I think that could be his first grab. First down. First down, McBride. Wow. Look at this game go. Look at that. A couple escape tackles. Oh, they're talking about Drew Petzing. All right, we're at 60. 60 viewers. Let's get to 70. Can't get to 100 without 70. There's the fake. Look at McBride. Oh, he trips over himself. We need that one. Ice trade again. We need that one. Look at that. 42 didn't know where the hell that was. 19 coming in there like a kamikaze pilot, taking out everything in sight with no regard for his own life. That's a great player. I love Buda Baker. Oh, yeah. Spotlight for Fergie right there. Not the good way. That's all right. We just need you to catch the ball 4 more times, buddy. Don't care how it's done. All right. Oh, Jacoby, stay up on your feet. Oh. Second and what, 13 now? That's a big sack. Is that 41 in on it again? Jadeveon Clowney. That's a name. That's a name, number 42. He doesn't look right in that number, but he still can rush the passer. Look at that. Oh. Look at that. That's pure speed. And then you get 41 in the fold. I think you got to give him the half sack right there, 41. All right, we got 3rd and 16. This is a clear McBride over the middle for a game of about 7 to 9 yards. Yep. There's a game of about 5 or 6 right there, but this is coming back. This is coming back. There's got to be some holding that was in the mix there. But I think they might decline the penalty. Yeah, penalties declined. That's all right. That's all right call. That's all right call. He's punting this. With that fumble, they didn't take advantage of it. They did manage to keep some points off the scoreboard, but you'd like to have the ball for a little bit more after something like that happens. All right, we're going backwards. We're going backwards a little bit. Here's the punt. Oh, it's a block. It's a block. It's going the other way. It's going the other way. Take your time. Take your time, big fella. Great play. Great play. All right, that might be what we need to bust this game wide open. That's what we need to bust this game wide open. What was this? What was what? And facts. Oh no. That's how you wait. Was that 41 on the block? Is this guy having a huge game? Oh no, 54 right here, busting through the line. Let's watch this. Goes right through 44, like Troy Aikman said, little to no resistance right there. He gets it in the armpit, right off the face. I wonder what that feels like getting a punt off the face. And then 94, great way to settle on top of the ball. Great play, touchdown, Schottenheimer. Making all the right plays. He's calling the shots. He does it right. Schottenheimer. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that just changed a little bit. It was looking, your under was looking clean. I don't know, man. There's a lot of time left in this game. Whole second half. I think we might see at least, I think we're going to see at least 7 more points. All right, so we're going to talk about the tea time winner of the weekend through this commercial break. So, as a football show, we like to think about football that happened yesterday on Sunday, on Monday. And I look back, and this wasn't necessarily the guy who lit up the scoreboard, lit up the stat sheet, but he did what his team needed to do. He did what he needed to do for them to get a win. And I think I got to give this one, I'll give the nod for the tea time winner of the weekend to J.J. McCarthy. He's someone, and I'll throw myself into this camp, where everyone was doubting him. He had gotten hurt. The hype has gone back and forth on McCarthy. Is he good? Is he bad? He looks like he's a winner. It looks like he can't throw. And for him to get injured and they leave Carson Wentz in there for longer than expected, I think everyone, including myself, thought J.J. McCarthy isn't it.
He's not going to be what you're looking for a starting quarterback. And why did they get rid of Daniel Jones? Why did they get rid of Sam Darnold? So going against the Lions yesterday at Detroit, they're 8.5-point dogs. You really don't think they have a fighting chance in that game. And they came out and they dominated. J.J. McCarthy threw for a couple touchdowns, and he did what he needed to win that game. And I'm not sure if you saw this afterwards. These are the things that I like to see in between the games is they were giving away the game ball, and Kevin O'Connell was. And you could see McCarthy, he knew that he was going to get the game ball, and he was just on the sideline, just that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go. And you could see him almost frothing at the mouth, so excited that he won that game for his team. And that's exactly the type of demeanor that you want for a starting quarterback. I think his ability is still in question, but his want and desire and that X factor, he has those things. So, Tea Time winner of the weekend goes to J.J. McCarthy, quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. Guys, we are going to have to endure some absolute stink later on this week. Did you see what the game is for Thursday night? Raiders at Broncos? That is going to be awful. That is going to be all kinds of awful. Oh, okay. This game is about... Oh, wait. Does he find something? Guys, I think this game just flipped on its head. I think this game just flipped on its head. I gotta make sure I'm putting the right... Yeah, see, that's the right earpiece. We gotta be going for the left one when it goes in the left ear. Now Stephen A wants to come back. It's fun in the Jerry Jones box. All right, Jacoby Brissett looking to lead his team to another scoring drive. Does he have what it takes? Does he have it in him? I'd like to see something. You know, it's going to be a run. Oh, every time I say that, it's a play action. Got to get rid of it quick. Looks and finds Higgins for a first down and then some. Good run after the catch there by Higgins. Yep. Yep. Elijah, why don't you go for a first down? All right, we got... Oh, Higgins can do some special things. I didn't know. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. You got to look at the positives. He's looking back. He's looking deep. And it's Marvin Harrison. Go, 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 go. I love Jacoby Brissett. Is he going to get it done for me and my wimpy and gross fantasy football team? We're down 17. How would I have less of a percent chance to win now? I like my chances. You're going to probably see a lot of... If they go up 17-7, you're going to see probably a lot of Bam later on this game. Look deep. Look deep. Look left. Okay. Higgins again. Getting a lot of action. Bouncing off. Oh my God, this guy wants it. Show me a guy that wants it. I'll show you Elijah Higgins. We're at the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning. So that calls for another segment from Tea Time. In fact, you're getting all the new segments. If you are an old Tea Timer, you're getting your old segments that you're getting used to. This one is called Old Tony Gives It a Go. So for this segment, this comes at the 2-minute warning of every first half, where I pick a funny or interesting news headline. I read what that headline is, and then we predict what that story is going to be about. At halftime, we do our halftime horse race, and then right after I'll read the story for the tea timers. So this one I found particularly interesting because it hit a couple notes that are close to what I have going on in my life. This is the title of the article. Woman shocked by height of a man she met online dating after going on a first date. So this captured my interest because as a single man in today's day and age, you're going to be on the dating apps. There's no way around it. That's how you're going to meet some people. And height is always an issue because you go on there and then girls who maybe don't have affinity towards, I won't say all bad things about them, even though I would like to. Girls will put on there and say, don't talk to me if you're not at least 6 feet tall. And then you look at them and they're like this. Yeah, you got a big selection of a dating pool. So I'm not gonna get mean. So what I'm wondering about this title is so the question is, what did he put his height as, and was his actual height? So the thing is, if it's like a 3-inch difference, it's not gonna be something that like you write an article about or get that mad about. If you get towards 5, 6, 7 inches of a difference, that's where, okay, things are off and it's weird that you would lie about it. For someone who is a man of a shorter stature, you want to undersell and over deliver. You want to put in there, I'm 5'6". You want to go in there and say I'm 5'9". Okay? And facts, I've seen those videos before. But I said I'm 5'6". I'm putting 5'6" on there because I'm not getting in a situation where, oh wow, he's actually shorter than I think he is. I'd rather be in situations where, oh, he's 5'6". I actually think that he looks a little taller than 5'6", and then I'm off to the races. So what I'm curious about is the height differential between what the guy said and what the guy actually said on his profile and his actual height. All right, we're back to game. We're going to read the rest of that story after the halftime horse race. 2nd and 3, we're in the, nothing right there. They got no run game. You might want to call timeout. Do you call timeout right there if you're the Cowboys? The Cowboys' defensive line looking pretty good tonight. Dante Fowler, he's a good player, no? I'm surprised that professional athletes drink Celsius. Does not seem like the healthy thing to do. I think there's a lot of healthier options. But you'll be like, some athletes, they say they'll have McDonald's the night before games or the day of games. Like if I had McDonald's the day of or the day before, I had to do anything athletic, I'm dry heaving, I'm dying for water, never quenching my thirst. 3rd and 3, they did call a timeout, the Cowboys. 1 minute 56 left in the first half. We got 68 in motion, leading the block. There's Bam. Does he get enough for a first? And then some. There's some points for you, and facts. 10-7. Come on, we're out of this drive, we're at least finishing with some Ryland points or some Brissett points. I haven't looked this guy's way once. There you go, Bam Knight with a couple extra yards. They're picking them apart. They are picking them apart. In fact, your team's looking good right now. I'd say a high chance for your fantasy win. I don't know about this under anymore, big fella. Just get the ball out quickly. Look at him survey the field right there. You love to see that at Brissett. That's a grizzled veteran play. That's someone who's been around the block.
Yeah, this is going to be across the middle. This is going to be Harrison. Oh, I feel you. In fact, oh, I would have loved it. He always complains. Every single time he doesn't catch it, he always complains. I always want more too, man. That's a gambler's mind, huh? Break in, could have had him too. No, that's nothing. That's nothing. Jacoby wanted something too. Man, that's a hateable face. Something about it. All right, we're handing it off to Dortch. Dortch with a good gain of 8 or 9 right there. Do they get called? Who calls timeout, or they let the clock go? They still got 3 timeouts. The Cardinals. They're letting the clock go. They're letting the clock go. I would love. Please don't run it in there. We need Jacoby Brissett throwing the ball. Get in there, Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, look at that. Marvin Harrison up on his own. This Bam McKnight. Enough for a first down? Enough for a touchdown? Not enough for a touchdown. But they got the first. Come on, Jacoby Brissett. Run your ass in there. Do a little push with Jacoby. Let's see. I mean, let's look at this fantasy score quickly. 10 point. How are you giving me only a 13 sleeper app? I hate this app. I hate this app. I'm down 15 points at half with Jacoby Brissett. Wow, he looks good right there, Jacoby. He looks like a R&B star. Look at that. With that face, with that look he's giving. Hopefully you can find some sort of middle ground, man. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Jacoby Brissett tush push. Yeah, it stopped right there. God, I think he gained like maybe half a yard. Give it to Jacoby. Let him just run it up the middle, Jacoby. Come on. Oh, he had the whole. Oh, they collapsed from the outside. The middle of the line, they had a great push. Geez, that just shows how important everyone's job is on that 1 yard carry. Everyone's going to do their job to the best of their ability right there. I mean, the NHL is going on right now. The NBA is going on, and I could not care less. This is football season. Jacoby. Yeah, he's rushing in there. Give it to Jacoby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Jacoby Brissett, touchdown. Yeah, baby. Now let's cap it off with another Ryland point. Every point matters around here. That was easy pickings. That was easy pickings. There you go, Jacoby. There you go, Jacoby. That was nice and easy. 17-7. Well, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's get Ryland to complete the play. Yeah, nice chip shot for your boy Chad. That's an extra point. Literally, it's an extra point and it's an extra point. If you know what I mean. All right, let's check that fantasy score. You know that game we like to play. Let's check that fantasy score. How? That's ridiculous. That this guy. So I hate the sleeper app. I hate the sleeper app. Well, I love that it's doubting me actually because that's fuel for the fire. All right, I am down. I was down a lot. Now it's only a little. I was down. I don't even know what it was to start, but I'm down 8 points. I'm down 8.1 points right now. 92 to who's getting the ball in the first half? It's the Cardinals. The Cardinals get the ball in the first half. But I'm down 8.1 points right now. Jacoby Brissett has 16.42. Chaz Ryland has 6.8. If you don't think these guys can get 8 more points in the second half, they're only giving me a 37% chance to win this. Come on. Let's finish the job. Let's finish the job. I'm excited. And then on my other matchup, this is the one that I had less hope for. Especially now that the Cowboys need to pass the ball. 136.5 to 144.6. He's got Pickens left. He's down by 8.1. Wow, both the games a difference of 8.1 going into the second half. Ooh, this is gonna be close. For their raiding cowboy hats. What's it gonna take? I always ask myself. What's it gonna take? We got Turpin. Can he make something happen? I think he's trying to do a little too much. Oh, he gets the edge. Never mind then. That's a good return. Ed Facts, I don't like your under anymore, dude. Shit's changing in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys score this drive. Yeah, they're screwed. This is done. They're getting a lot of pressure on Dak, too. Both these defensive lines looking pretty good. It comes up a little gimpy, Dak. Look at this. Campbell, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Ooh, gets rolled up on a little bit. That's going to be a problem. Yep, look for him. That's another grab. Get 3. Get some yards. There you go, Ferguson. You're going to need to get involved. I know that. You're going to need to get involved. All right, they're looking for just 3. Look for him again. Yes, sir. That's 4 grabs for him already. 2 more, then we're in the golden zone. Come on. What are they doing? They gotta Brandon Aubrey from 70? They think he can do it. I would love to see it. Let's see it. It was the field goal record was just set yesterday by Greg Not So Little Big Leg. And now Brandon Aubrey has the chance to tie it. 68 yards. This is where, I mean, for teams only needing to get to midfield and they can score 3 points, I don't like that. I don't like the thought of that. Too much of an emphasis on kickers at that point. He yugs it. He yugs it. I think it had the distance. It did have the distance, but he yugged it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Oh, Dak, look at him. He's limping. Oh, my God, Riley. He's already in there. Right as halftime ends, Riley gets in there with the 6th spot. Good on you, man. He wants to be on that horse race leaderboard. Riley knows, but if you don't know, let me tell you, at the end of every quarter, there is a horse race on Tea Time, and it's first come, first serve in the chat. There are 6 open spots, and now there's only 4. First come, first serve. We got 2 regulars, 2 people that you usually see on the horse race leaderboard. Ryan Mack with the 2, Riley Frazier with the 6. Who wants in? Riley, I don't know what the prize is this month. Don't think I forgot about you. I got your email, buddy. Thank you for hitting me with that. I got you and Mac. You guys both deserve gifts. You guys are both gonna get gift cards, Uber Eats gift cards. But I haven't decided what the prize is this month. I'm gonna have to think on it. It's looking Uber Eats, but maybe it's gonna be around Thanksgiving time that I give around the prize. Maybe something Thanksgiving related. Oh, you know what I could do? In your name, I'll bring this up. Super Bowl tickets. That's funny, bro. If Tea Time gets where it needs to be, I'll give away Super Bowl tickets. This ain't quite the operation for it yet. And facts, okay. We're gonna get there though. That was me. What was me? All right, I see the things I say. I forget. So we have 2, 4, and 6 taken. I've been streaming for 1:30. We're gonna give it 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes for anyone to get in there. We got 3 persons in this horse race. 2 more minutes till the start of go time. Okay. Riley, if you don't know, Ryan Mack, he has his own app. Momentix, it's a sponsor of this show. Download it. No, yeah, the email. I got your email. 62 people that are watching live right now. We want to get this up to 70. And go from there. A little bit less than a minute left to get in on this horse race. We have all the even numbers taken. 2, 4, and 6. 2 for Ryan Mack. 4 for the new subscriber, NFAX, and 6 for Riley. Let me get this into position because we're gonna be going in about 20 seconds here. Yeah, that was me, man. That was me. Don't worry. All right. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That is it. It's a 3-person race. 2 spot for Ryan Mack. 4 spot for NFAX. And the 6. You can't see the whole hand. You know, it is a 6. If you look at it, that's going to be Riley. And we go. That's 6 for Riley, going right back where he started, being the hottest guy on the planet. There's 1. 1 and 6 to start the race, the bookends. And there's 5. 5 was hot last race. 5 won it last race.
4. There we go. We got an even distribution to start out. That's going to be NFAX right there. There's 2. There's Ryan Mack. And then we only wait for 3. Can we get 3? It's 1. It's 1. Look at this race, though. I love the start of this race. There's 3. Look at this race. 1 to start out. Everyone 1 behind. And there's 1 again. 1 is looking really, really hot. Really hot out of the gates. There's 5. 5. The odd numbers. Odd numbers are winning. There's 2. Ryan Mack slipping into second place, tied with 5. There's 1 again. 1 with a really hot start to the race. You don't love to see it. And there's 5 again. 1. Look at this. It's the odd numbers. You guys have all the evens. The odds are winning. There's 4. There's 4. Who's in the 4? That's NFAX. Can he win 2 in a row? Can he win 2 in a row? There's 3. There's 3. 2, 3, 2. Yeah, there we go. 2, 3, 4 tied. And there's 3. Oh my God. Look at all these even numbers go. Look at the even numbers go. And there's 4. NFAX. I love it, man. This is a hot horse. This is a hard guy to start off his horse racing career. There's 3. 1 and 3 tied for the lead. 4 and 5 right behind it. And there's 1 again. 1's looking really good this race. Who's going to be there? Who's going to be there at the end? There's 6. There's Riley. Riley wants to get involved. Riley wants to be a part of it. There's 5. 5. Look, 1, 3, and 5. And then the other guy's way behind. There's 6. Riley tying it up with NFAX. Where's 2? Where's 2? And there's 6 again for Riley. Okay, 6 is getting hot at the right time. On second place. And there's 4. There's 4. We got a rush from the back. Coming back against 1. And there's 6 again for Riley. He's tied up for the lead again. 1 and 6 tied for the lead. And there's 3. 1, 3, 6 all tied for the lead. Who's going to step up? And there's 6 again. Come on, Riley. He knows 6 is a hot horse. I love what he's doing. There's 4. NFAX. He got a taste of what it's like to win. He wants it again. He wants it again. There's 4 again. NFAX with the 4. 4. There we go. And then 4 again. That's 3 in a row for NFAX. Can he do it again? Back-to-back wins. There's 2. Ryan Mack. We almost forgot about him. Last month's winner. There's 5. Oh, looked like a 4 for a second, but there's 5. NFAX. Can he do it back-to-back? There's 5 again. There's 5 again. Oh, no. He was 5 last time. There's 5 again. Wow. There's that 3 in a row for 5. 3, 4, and 5 tied for the lead. 6. Oh, wow. Look at this. 3, 4, 6 all tied for the lead. 2 of these guys are T-timers. Who's going to pull out the victory? Who's going to do it? There's 2. Ryan Mack. He says never say never. Don't count him out. Don't count him out. There's 4. NFAX. NFAX. That's back-to-back. That's back-to-back. He's a new subscriber. He just won the horse race two times in a row. 2 of his first times going. I have a feeling he's hooked. I have a feeling he's hooked. That's 2 wins. That's a great start to November. That's a great start to November, my friend. Wait, you need a little downturn. There we go. That's perfect. Riley's always a good sport. GG's. Good game. Good GG's in the chat. NFAX, we like to make updates around here. That's 2. That's 2 for your ass. Boom. Way to be, man. It might be hard to see, but you're the sole proprietor of the November horse race leaderboard. 2-0 across the board. That is a warm welcome. That is a warm welcome. I appreciate you, man. You're a T-timer. All right, so going back to the old Tony Gives It a Go segment, this is where I read a headline, a news headline, and then we all guess what it's about. Woman shocked by height of a man she met online dating after going on first date. So really my question to the chat was, how tall is this guy and how tall did he say he was on the app? I'm thinking for that to even have an article written about it, we're talking probably 6+ inches of difference. I'm talking this guy's probably 5'4", said he was 5'10". He's 5'6", said he was 6 feet. Let's see what this guy did, okay? We get our news from Yahoo around here. Look, we got new stories now. We'll do horse races in the playoffs. All right, we gotta look for it for this story. Yeah. Oh, here we go. And here's a little quote to go along with that headline. I don't care how tall he is, but I am worried that this is an indication that he will lie about other things too, the woman explained. You care about how tall he is. Don't lie about that. Now you're the one who's lying, okay? These are the needs to know. A woman was left unimpressed when she realized the man she met online lied about being 6 feet tall. In a past on a post on Mumsnet, she recalled the man claiming he was 5 feet 11 inches when she confronted him on their first date. Anyone dated someone who lied about this online and they turned out to be an honest, okay guy? She asked on this forum. A woman is struggling to trust a man who lied to her about being 6 feet tall before they met in person. When searching for a man online, the woman said that she hadn't set filters to specify the height of her dates. She explained in a post on Mumsnet that she was, however, expecting her date to be 6 feet because he wrote that on his profile. That's understandable. The woman said her ex-husband, family members, and several male friends are that height, so she immediately knew the man was lying when she met him in person. She doesn't believe that he's any taller than 5 feet 10 inches on a good day. Lady, so you're telling me that you're going up in arms and posting on this Mumsnet just because this guy is 2 inches less than what he said? You're being a little too picky for a divorcee, okay? I asked him about it. He said I'm 5 feet 11, which seems silly to worry about an inch, the woman recalled. I don't care how tall he is. Let me specify. If I was 5'11", I'd probably say I was 6 feet on the app too. I don't care how tall he is, but I am worried this is an indication of that he will lie about other things too. The woman said that when scrolling dating apps, she's always mindful not to match with men who claim to be a different age than in their bio than on their profile listing, as it seems to be their way of getting around age filters. Curious how other people would react to lies about height, she asked. Anyone dated someone who lied about this online and they turned out to be an honest, okay guy? Responses to this post were divided as several people agreed that lies about height are a red flag, and I agree, while other people claimed it wouldn't be a deal breaker for them. I don't think it's a big deal, one person wrote. I think a lot of men lie about their height when they are under 6 foot. My partner, as far as I'm aware, is not a big liar or a red flag, but I guess you'd never know. He definitely adds a couple of inches onto his height when I know he's not that tall. I think it's just insecurity. Silly lie, though. Others commented, or another commented, complete non-issue. How many women would round down their weight if they had to declare it? And facts, there it goes to you right there. Let me see. I met my partner online. The third chimed in. He had put a height range. He chose 6 feet. He swears to God he didn't. Turns out about 5'8". I couldn't give a monkey's blank, but I rib him about it occasionally. I go for what's inside, not the physical. Now this guy, yeah, you didn't purposely put that you were 6 feet tall and you're 5'8". The fact that this woman didn't care, she's a real one. She's a real one you want to keep around. Don't be gaslit, the original poster. He lied. Clearly, his charming personality didn't make you overlook that. I wouldn't see him again, someone else had added. An extra inch can make a lot of difference. Throw him back, original poster. He has probably lied about other areas of his profile, another person added. See, like, where I get pissed about this is, like, if he's saying that he's 5'10", and he's saying that he's 6 feet tall, we're really getting that upset about it. I don't know. This original poster, I don't think she's got a lot of luck for love the second time around after a divorce. I'll just say that. All right, we're back to game, people. Don't be afraid. If you want to hit me on socials during the week, because we're doing Thursday Night Football too. I do the same segment. If you want to hit me with good news articles, I'm all for it.
Schottenheimer, he's putting that potential Dak injury to bed right there. He's like, he's going to be okay. We just got to play better as a team. That is the right coach talk, and that leads me to believe that he actually is okay. I think he'll be all right for the second half. All right, we're going to go to ESPN.com to check on a couple stats that we care about on this game. We're going to box score. We're going to look at the Cowboys and Ferguson. He's got 4 grabs. He's got 4 grabs on 5 targets. We need 2 more grabs out of him. We feel real nice about that. We feel real nice about that. Zay Jones on the other side, they haven't even looked his way. I'm a little nervous about that. Hopefully he's involved in the second half plans. Dortch, okay, evades 1 tackler, gets a little bit to the 26 or 27. All right, we are back. 17-7. Buck, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, like I've been saying this whole year, I don't know if he's just got a shitty tailor and his suits look boxy or he's just got a boxy body, but his stature is looking kind of strange to me. Real classic look at Aikman, on the other hand. I love the tie. Nothing to complain about. He's not someone that's going to get flashy with it. I know that. Did he get minus points for that missed field goal? Jacoby, he's looking... Oh, he's got Wilson. He's got Wilson for a lot of yards. There you go. Jacoby coming out firing in the second half. You love to see it. Come on. Would have killed for that to be Zay Jones. Yeah, that's a little... Troy Buck addressed the elephant in the room. Yeah, that was gross, and it's something I didn't want to see. Ooh, bam! He lets it loose. Okay, now. Okay. This is not what I expected. That, Riley, that injury was gross. I hated seeing that. You hate to see, why was he even in the game that late when they're getting blown out? He's someone who doesn't want, he's a gamer. He doesn't want to come out of the game. It's also scary how often he gets injured. You got to be able to avoid that type of stuff if you want to be a premier quarterback in the league. That looked like a false start. It looked like something was wrong with that. Offsides. We want Jacoby throwing this friggin' ball in there, baby. Come on. I'm down 6 points. Give me a chance. I gotta text my group. He is him. He looked great last night. He had like 3 completions last night. Look for Zay Jones, please. He deserves the ball. He's not just a pawn out there. Look for him. He's open. Yep, that's Trey McBride touchdown. Let's go, Brissett. Oh my God, this guy is slinging it right now. I don't care that the Cowboys defense is bad. This guy is slinging it out there. What's his face? Does Kyler Murray return back to a job? Does he have a job when he gets back? Brissett is balling out right now. Look at this. Yes. Look at that play. Mm, 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 mm. Lovely, lovely, Brissett. Let's get that extra point, Ryland. Let's get that extra point. Oh, he loves kicking those. Boom, right down the middle. Yes, it's Chad. He hits those. Look at that spiral. That's a great ball from the kid. That's a great ball from the kid. Don't give up hope. Yeah, nah, I don't like that under for sure. What do you care about? It depends on how much the bet was. If you were throwing around major bucks, we got a problem. But usually fantasy, you got to care about a little bit more. Oh yeah, I'm down. The fact that I was only 13% chance to win earlier. Sleeper doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Jacoby Brissett, he's got 22. Chad Ryland, he's got 7. Oh, let's go. Let's get a cheap win. I'm down less than a point. I'm down 0.62. I have a feeling that we're gonna get a little bit more. I have a feeling we're gonna get a little bit more. Let's go. Let's go. Little cheap victory. 2 of my guys that I put in my starting lineup had 0 points. You gotta bet for fun. You can't be betting like you need it. I do what I so this is my I just purchased ESPN Plus so I could watch this game. Screw you, Disney, for trying to cheap out on people that just want to watch Monday Night Football. What does this world come to where Americans cannot watch Monday Night Football with their local TV subscriber? This is a bullshit piece of bullshit, really, that you're giving us. I can't believe that you're trying to money grub for that much more in Disney. And putting the people that go to Disney World, that watch your networks, that watch your shows. I can't believe that you would treat people like this. But here I am watching ESPN Plus. What I do like is there's a countdown on the ads to say when the action's coming back. I can see that, Riley. I mean, if I'm also a Seahawks fan, I'm not too worried about the Cardinals. I think you got enough worries in that division. The 49ers are good. The Rams are really good. It's a tough division to win. What do you think I don't know, man. What do you think your chances are to win the division? I think it's a 3-way tie right now. They need something. I know they're gonna need to give it to you know who. Brissett, look at him balling out. I love to see it. I mean, I guess that's what you gotta do to. You got a ton of time. You got a ton of time, but you gotta turn it up a little bit. Okay, I mean, not the white tight end that we wanted to see, but it's a white tight end that we got. I have no, I won't say that, but especially in the position that they're in, they're gonna have to give Ferguson the ball some more. Late on that throw, late on that throw. The Cowboys have little to no juice right now. That's gonna be an issue. They have little to no juice. You can tell in the stadium. You can tell by the way that they're playing. Yep, there's Ferguson. Give him one more. Give him one more. It's Fergie Ferguson. Let's get up, baby. Get up. You're a beast. Yes, sir. He's a beast. He's a beast. Get him the ball. Uno mas. Uno mas. See, they're gonna get him the ball. He's the trusty and true steed. He's like Donkey and Shrek. He's loyal. He's committed. He's dedicated. He'll be there for you when you need him most. Even if you throw him out the window. Nice run. Great run, Williams. This game's not over. Hate to say it, this game is not over. They're going to still need to throw the ball on the Cardinals side. Can the Cowboys stop Jacoby Brissett, though, is the real issue. Look at that, Calais. Maybe back in the day you would have had him. Can't believe that guy. He's almost 40 years old, 6'8", still playing. Now, that is commitment. Okay, gets a tough couple right there. You're going to need to do that. There's going to be some balance to your attack while you're down, but you still got to put your foot on the gas. Here we go. Who's that? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're looking up. They're looking up. You could have easily came down with that. That was right in your hands, dude. He's got the yips tonight or something. He doesn't have the sure hands. Come on, that's an easy grab for Ferguson. Oh, that was a tough grab. It was a tough grab. Usually he has that though. Imagine like that's how good Gronk was. Like that's a sure catch for him. That's a sure catch. They need. You can't get a field goal here. Wow, tight window. Took a big hit. Come on, man. That's why you got the C on your chest. You're not afraid to get in the gritty and grimy areas. Take a lick. No, that's not Pickens with that graphic. That ain't Pickens. Boom. Nice play. Nothing right there. You need to pass this ball. You need to pass this ball, Dak Prescott. Here we go. He's in the shotgun. He's looking. He's surveying. He almost lost the ball. You can't take a sack there. Throw it out of the back of the end zone, dude. Throw it out of the back of the end zone. Pickens always looking for a call. When you're already going like this before you even out of the route, do you even deserve the call? Do they go for it? If they get stuffed again, I mean, you're down 3 scores anyway. Yeah, that's the right call. You would hate to see Ferguson not get another shot to get that 6th grab. You'd hate to see that. You also hate to see you not come up with 7 points right there. That's brutal. 2 times, it's goal to go situations. 1 turnover on downs. Now you got to settle for a 26-yard field goal. All right, 24-10. 7 minutes left. Oh, this guy's got the piercing right at the cheek. What are you gonna gauge all the way through his ear? How do you play football with that? All right. I mean, I could be blowing my load too early, but this is what showbiz calls for. We got to do another segment. This one is the tea time, maybe next week, player of the weekend. And just like we have a winner of the weekend, this is kind of the opposite of that. We don't want to say loser of the weekend just because that's a little too mean. We like to keep it positive around here for the most part. You can be the judge of that. But this one, the maybe next week player of the weekend is Tyler Shaw on or Shaw on the Saints. He was a top draft pick for them. I think he was a top 15 draft pick. He's a rookie quarterback who's 26 years old. I can't really think of any other players who have been successful in the NHL, I mean the NFL, and done that. And not he's on a bad team, so we can give him some credit. He's on a bad team, so maybe you would do better somewhere else, but it really doesn't look like he's got any excitement to his game, and it makes me wonder how he could even be worth a first round draft pick. What anyone was seeing in him, I think it was a total surprise for him to go that early. And he had a bad showing against the what seems to be one of the best teams in the NFL in the Rams. So good luck to him next week. You're gonna need it, Tyler Shaw. And that is the maybe next time, tea time, maybe next time, player of the weekend. Or maybe next week, rather. This might get ugly. If they score a touchdown on this drive, the Cardinals, this could get ugly. Hmm, I don't have a waiver tip segment, but let me write that down because that's not so bad. Waiver tips segment. I mean, we're always improving around here. We're open to suggestions, and if you have, oh god, yeah, this game, it's that return, it just put a pin in it. It's over. It's done. If you have a specific scenario and facts, let me know. I can try to help out. All right, we got Jacoby Brissett in the shotgun. He still wants to air out this ball. Can we not make this a total cardio session for Zay Jones? Great run. That's a first down. He's out on the field. Give him the freaking ball, please. I'm dying for him to hit the ball. This is going to be another touchdown drive. Oh, he's on Stephen A's show. We certainly have made a trade. We certainly have made a trade, and we may make a couple more trades before that deadline. We've made one. We possibly could make two. That seemed like gibberish. What trade did he make? Oh, okay. I like that. A little cliffhanger for Jerry. That's the only way to keep people interested in your team when you get trounced by the. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. When your team looks like this. All right. You got Rashee Rice. Good for you because he's been amazing. You need a receiver. You have no one on the bench. Tell me the options on the waiver wire right now. Yeah, they're gonna. This is gonna be an issue. This is gonna be an issue. All right. 24-10. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. We got Jacoby rolling out. Look deep. Look Zay Jones. You have Dubes, Romeo Dubes. You got Troy Franklin. Give me their matchups. Who's Dubes playing? Who's Troy? I think Troy Franklin just had that one game. I don't think he's actually good. Dubes is really hit or miss too. Dubes could have more of a role in the offense because Tucker went down. Tell me who they're both playing and tell me the top 3 or 4 available on the waiver wire right now in terms of receivers. You got to go Dubes out of those two. 2nd and 10. 5:02 left in the third. Shotgun. More Marv Harrison. Really easy game. Yep, that's a lot. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Really easy game. Oh, you wanted to bust it loose. That's okay. That's okay. DeMercado. Gain of just 1. Good tackle right there by Thomas. They need to stop. They need to stop badly. Oh, yeah, 68. It's like, you really think you can shove me? I got you by one hand, little guy. The guy beat him. He's about the size of a peach. That looked weird. Good gain, about 4 or 5 yards right there. Seven for 9 on 3rd down. He's probably pissed watching this. You gotta be. Here we go. He's looking. He's going for the end zone. That's nothing. That's nothing. I can't believe they're calling that. There was a tip ball. He's always begging for a call. That's the one thing I don't like about him. That's a great. Get Ryland out there. Game-winning kick in terms of fantasy football. Tony's ponies. Get it through. Get it through. It was tipped, so you gotta. When it's tipped like that, you can hit the guy. I love that rule. He had no shot otherwise. Here we go, Ryland. Finish your job, buddy. I don't like how we show his stats for every kick. All right, this is his 3rd season. He's 34 yards. Let's get this right down the pipe ski. Yeah, baby. That's a fantasy dub. That's a fantasy dub. I love to see it. It's a cheap one.
It's a cheap one, but we'll take it either way. Let me break it down. Let me get you updated. I mean, unless Brissett throws a pick. So we got Jacoby Brissett. Oh my God, this was so good. Jacoby Brissett on my team. He's a backup. I just picked him up, and then Ryland, I had to pick him up too because I already have the Bucks kicker and Baker Mayfield. They're both on bye. Ryland's got 8.2. Jacoby's got 23.54. And I'm up by 2.4. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm up by. I'm sorry. I'm up by point 0.4. I'm up by point 0.4. All right. I'm not out of the weeds yet. Something could happen. I am not out of the weeds by any means. I think it gets scary towards the end. Come on, finish the job. Finish the job. Medication to stop you drinking. Interesting. Wow, that's really. Mercy ships. Wow, so they just show up and provide free medical care. That's nice. That's really nice. And I think about myself streaming, and I'm like, no, this is a needed service for the people. Look, the bench players or the coaching staff, they're doing a little smelling salts in the water bottle. Oh, a nice little double move by Turpin right there. All right, get the starting offense out there. Throw it to the trusty steed in Ferguson. Let's get that out of the way. I want it out of the way. Mm, don't actually. I don't know. I like the black on black hat. I'm not sure if I love the flat brim being that flat on any coach. It's a little too flat, right over your eyebrows too. Looks a little scary. I will say. I'll give him that much. Nice play right there, CD. We need to move. We need to move that ball. There's Gannon. That's the first shot we've seen of Gannon all game, it seems like. No one wants to give him credit when the team's looking good, huh? Yeah, I don't know why they would take Javante Williams out of the game. He was looking really good with the ball in his hands. I wish they could be Super Bowl tickets, Riley. They're not. They're not. We're probably. I might do some. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm open to suggestions. We can't do Super Bowl tickets. There we go, CD Lamb. Get him. Oh, he almost broke it. He goes, okay, let's settle down. We're still in this. We're still in this. I could get behind that. I can get behind them still being in the game. Oh, he's like, let's just go. Let's go with this. Let's go the tea time route and go north.
All right, he's doing a little audible at the line here, Prescott. I think he's feeling something right now. He goes back in the shotgun. Oh, he's making one last call at the line. Timeout? I don't know about using any timeouts this early. We got a minute left in the third. You're up by 17. I don't think that's a necessary timeout right there. Second and 10. Blocked ball at the line. Nolan's having a good game for himself. First game, the rookie. I don't know, Riley. I don't know. I like the suggestion. I'm not saying no to it. It might be something Thanksgiving related. Yeah, the read option with Dak, I don't know if it's the play. You got 3rd and 10 now. If they don't get 7 points on this drive, it is over. And I have a feeling they're not. I have a feeling they're not. Yeah, you needed that. All right, fourth and 5. Yeah, that's what we're. In fact, I think that's where I'm leaning. Live in Turkey. That would be. It's gonna be a lot of responsibility, but it could be fun for a couple of days. 4th down. They gotta go. They gotta go. 4th and 4. This is. I mean, I would say CeeDee Lamb first, Ferguson second. You can't. You can't win this game unless you get this. All right, I guess the clock's running. That is the end of the 3rd quarter, and you know what that means. You know what that means. It is a horse race time. Get in the chat. Give me a horse race number. Give me a horse. Is this game going quick? 2 hours, 15 minutes. That is 135 minutes. Divide that by 3. That is 4. Yeah, no, I think we're right on track. It's gonna be a 3-hour stream. Riley, he wants the 6 again. He cannot give up the 6. What about anyone else? Anyone else in the chat want to go against Riley? 2. In fact, he wants the 2. We got 2 and 6. We might have to do this quickly. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds, see if anyone's in there. But I'm going to get the horse race board set up in the meantime. God, I need, before the end of the stream, I need someone to remind me. We need to redo these lines. Evan, we got Evan in here first time for the night. There we go. You had your Thanksgiving already. How'd you have your Thanksgiving already? They do it early up in Canada? What day did they do it? We had 2, 4, and 6. I will take that. It's an all evens race again. It's an all evens race again. We got NFAX with the 2. We got Riley with the 6. We got Riley with the 6 as usual. And then what do we got? What else do we got? What else do we got? Hold on. What else do we got? And then we got Evan with the 4. Here we go. Let's start it up. There's a 5 to start out. 5's been hot tonight. 5's been really hot tonight. And there's 1. It's an even race. It's an even race to start. Even though it's an odd race to start. Even though we got even horses. There we go. There's 1 with a hot lead to start out.
And there's 5 again. 1 and 5, the only horses to go, and they're both 2 spots ahead. And there's 2. Speaking of 2, who's that? That's NFAX. He's going for 3 in a row. Oh my God, he's hot. He's really hot. He's picking the right horses tonight. Oh my God, there's 3 in a row. There's 3 in a row for 2. There's NFAX. And there's 1. It's 1. 1 and 2 right there, tied for the lead. And there's 1 again. Wow, it's really going in runs. I think this could be a quick race right here. And there's 5. Wow, there's only 3 horses out of the gates. Riley and Evan looking to get started somehow. There's 6. There's Riley. Just when we need them. There's Riley. Where's the 4? Oh, it's off the board. It's off the board. And there's 2. Oh my God. NFAX, you are doing the right thing. You're doing it well. There's 1. Right when you think you have the lead, you're tied for it, and then you're like, and there's 4. There's 4. There's Evan right there. There's Evan doing the right thing or the wrong thing. There's 4 again right there. Oh my God, he's doing it. Oh my God, he's doing it. And there's 1. 1's a really hot horse this race. Come on. And there's 5. Wow, 5 moving up. Okay. 6. There's 6. Riley, you are up. And then 3 has not left the gates. It's a little concerning. There's 4 for Evan. All right. Now we're starting to come back. Now we get all the horses involved. There's 5. We need 1 to stall out. We need 1 to stall out. There's 3. There's 3 right there. Wait, did we just get a... Was there a turnover or downs on the game? There's 4. There's 4. There you go, Evan. There you go. You're moving in the right direction. There's 2. There's 2. It's NFAX. He's the leading live horse. There's 3. I like this. We got to stall at the 1 spot. I love a little... There was 2 NFAX. Look at this. He's winning at different spots, too. He's not picking the same horse every time. And there's 2 again. Oh, my God. Can he do it? 3 in a row for his first ever tee time. There's 1. 1 and 2. Sniffing the finish line. Who's going to finish it off? Who's going to finish? 4. Evan coming all the way back. He's looking good right now. He's looking good. There's 3. Okay. Okay, we got 1 and 2. I'd love to see a natural win. There's 3 again. There's 3 again. We got a little bit of a comeback coming from the backside. There's 4. Evan, he's mercilessly making his way up the track, matriculating down the field. Does he have enough juice to finish? There's 4 again. Oh, no, we got a tie. We got a 3-way tie at the finish line right now. Who's going to be the first to finish? It's 3. Oh, 3 wants in the mix. Riley, you're being sorely left behind. There's 4. What a comeback win. Wow, I thought NFAX was going to sweep the board 3 in a row. Nope, that's Evan. Don't forget about Evan. He wins these things. He wins these things. Good win on you, Ev. And we have to give you an update on our horse race leaderboard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we do. Horse race leaderboard. We like to make updates around here. NFAX, you almost got it done, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, not actual horse races. Evan won. GG's in the chat for Ev. GG's in the chat for Ev. They turned it over on downs again. Hey, we got another one before the end of the night. You still could get your 3. Come on, Jacoby. Yeah, there's Trey McBride with a couple extra. This Cowboy defense is terrible. This Cowboy, hey, GG's in the chat. Way to be respectful. Way to be respectful, fellas. I appreciate you all. Does Dak even get back on the field? Oh, the Cowboys just giving up. Nice one, fellas. Supposed to be a good game.
Second and 3 for the Cardinals. Can they do what they've been doing all game? A little handoff over to the left side. Met at the line. Bam. Great tackle by 59. I'd love to see a stop on defense, honestly. Give us a little bit of a good game. The Cowboys could easily be that first drive being goal to go and turnover on downs. That was the game, and they didn't even know it at the time. Oh, they're minus 47 in the four. They don't want to. Oof, that could catch up to them. Let's see. I think this got to be a pass. Yep. Oh, they got the pressure. That's a big stop. That's a big stop. What a play. Okay. Breath of air. A sign of life for the Cowboys. Here's Clowney. I mean, when they get this guy can still do the job. He's got 2 sacks. I mean, you got to give him at least half a sack on that one. All right. We still got a chance when we talk Cowboys. We got a flag on the play. Why do you feel bad for Joe Flacco? He's still out there balling. He was on the Browns before. He's in a better situation now. Yes, he deserves to win these games, but he wasn't going to be in a good situation either way. Oh my God. A lot of penalties against Dallas. A lot of penalties. Oof. Watch out for Williams on the special teams unit. Oh, gee, this girl's cute for a Burger King commercial. Like, so that's actually a good question. Is you see this girl at a Burger King? She's obviously cute, but she's sitting down to eat. Like, she wants to be seen. She sits down to eat at Burger King. Is it still someone that you approach, or does it get? I would get a little bit weirded out. Or is it someone that's that down to earth? They just love Burger King. Like, she's not with all the frilly fancy stuff. She doesn't want to go to the steakhouses. You save some money. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways you could look at it. It really depends on the conversation, you know. But my mind would be spinning when you see a cute girl sitting down at a Burger King. I mean, how many times does that happen on Earth on a given day or a given year? Mm-mm, mm-mm. All right, let's check on. We had a couple. I mean, he hasn't looked. What's the NFAX? What's the updated score on that game? I mean, you have McBride. You should be winning pretty easily now. I feel you, Riley.
CeeDee Lamb, I mean, he was giving me captain vibes earlier, seemingly wanting to do that extra thing that's needed to be done to win football games, but I don't know, those 2 plays in a row. Wow, what a gold chain around there. The Cuban link with the with the turtle in the middle of it. I've never seen that before. Why did all the Cowboys got ski masks on in Dallas? Okay, Dak for a couple. Dak for a couple, sure. Oh, gut wrenching type of stuff right there. Goes right for his stomach. Who is that? Imagine that's an NFL player. Too many breaks. 27-10. Make something happen, Cowboys. Make it worth my while. That's what happens. Like I'm texting my friends about my picks right now. I had a great day yesterday, and being like, "Oh my god, I can see this shit clearly. I know everything. You know nothing. Right when you think you know something, you know nothing." All right, let's pay attention. I mean, we're just getting a little too many commercials. I didn't. The one thing that I didn't have ready for tonight was my ad reads. Sorry to our sponsors. Oh, sorry, I missed that. In fact, you're up 111-88. It's over. Tough catch right there. Who's 19? Wait, what happened to? There was, I think he was number 13 on the Cowboys. Like he had his spot in the light for a little bit when CeeDee Lamb went down. I thought they signed him to a big deal or something. No, no Pickens, no Pickens. You you asshole, buddy. You are so lucky, dude. You deserve to fumble that ball. Trying to, what, you think you're gonna score a touchdown from there? That's so ridiculous. That's horrible play. That's a horrible play by Pickens. Great play by Javonte Williams to pick that up. There's Pickens again. Did he almost fumble it again? He can't just have a normal catch. No, we don't want any more. We forgot Pickens in that matchup. We forgot about Pickens in that matchup. Yeah, it could be over. I'm only up 2.6, and he still got Pickens going.
another injury. I mean, he's off the field. Why do we gotta stop the game? Why do we gotta stop the game? This could get interesting towards the end. Yeah, a lot of people are confused about that Bad Bunny. I mean, I don't think the traditional football fan is a big fan of his music. Wow, what a run by Javonta. So, Riley, here's what I'll say about that is I don't think the traditional football fan is a fan of his music, but the point of the Super Bowl halftime shows is to get people to watch the Super Bowl that would never watch it. And Bad Bunny is one of the biggest artists in the world. So, to me, it makes sense why they would get him. Great play by Prescott right there, who's 19. Could we be mounting a comeback in Dallas? Who is 19? I want to know this guy. Flournoy. Ryan Flournoy. It's hard to say his name. Flournoy. Okay. We got a little bit less than 11 minutes left in the game. Look at this. Blew by him, floats it up. A mucha novia. Mucha novia, una mina, una oba. Come AP, come AP. I don't, yeah, you're not. It's all in Spanish. You're not gonna know it, Riley. What I would like to, because we're gonna be tea timing from now to the Super Bowl, so you and I can keep in touch, and then you can see once Bad Bunny does his performance, you can let me know if you liked it or not. I have a feeling that's not your type of. You're a Canadian kid. I don't think he's gonna have your type of music, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean it's still alive at the very moment, in facts, but I think Dallas got another touchdown in him. Honestly, I think Dallas has another touchdown in him. There's gonna be another touchdown in this game, no doubt. I think they're gonna fight till the end. If they get one more stop, I think they'll score. I don't know. The Cardinals are notoriously bad. They were saying how they're minus, I don't know, like 60 something points in the fourth quarter this year. To me, that kind of sticks around a team, and they know that they suck in the fourth quarter. So it's like they're in the back of their minds thinking, "Are we gonna blow another lead? Are we gonna blow another lead?" And Dallas has the type of offense that could come back. So I still believe that they could win this game. It depends on this drive. If they can score any points on this drive, it's over. If you're, I mean, it's tough to say this though because if you're in the NFL, even if you're on a shitty team, you want to win. Those guys want to win. They made it to the NFL because they have a relentless will to win. But it's definitely better for the Cardinals to lose to get a better pick. It's in Spanish, Riley. He's from Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny. making Jacoby look good in that picture. He's a little bit more goofy than that picture leads me to believe. All right, 2-score game. They would have liked to have that field goal now, the Cowboys. Dorch. That just sounds like a fast guy because it sounds like torch. That's why. I mean, right when their defense needs to stop, they're 1-4 on the road. Good to know. I would have liked to. Oh wait, this is not a road game. 2-0-1 at home. We need to stop here. $10:45 left in this game. This is obviously a run. Every time I've said that, they've done play action. And they did it again. Oh, he's met in the backfield. He celebrates as he's hurt, as he's holding his stomach. Still got to do the celebration. Oh, wow. Look at this. Fowler. Easy sack on Brissett. I think I like the Cowboys. I think I like the Cowboys. If they get a stop on this drive. You can't let it happen that easy. Just when you have a huge sack, you look like you're back in it. You thought, you can't have that. You can't win the game like that. That's so brutal. That's how bad their defense is. Come on. I'm rooting for a good game. But Jacoby Brissett, he did just win me a fantasy matchup. We'll take that to the bank. Yep, that's a fantasy win right there. We're up by 4. It's over. Thank you. Good night. Great play right there by number 50. Great tackle. I mean, all night they haven't been able to run the ball very well. I think you still try to pass this because they can't keep up with you in the pass game. Riley, you ask him why they went for it or just the play call? I mean, they're a team that's out of playoff contention pretty much already. Why not go for it? Your team's on fire. No one can stop you. I have no problem with them going for it right there. Because what's a tie do for your record? Oh, unleashed on them. This is big right here. This could get interesting down the stretch. Okay now. Okay now. Look at this blitz. Out of nowhere. Untouched. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it at all. Good. That's good awareness to even know someone's coming from back there. That looked like a false start. Yep. They never call in the NFL. They usually let those go, but that was absolutely a false start. Cowboys getting the ball back. Yeah, the play call, I mean, if you looked at the replay, the guy was open. Geno Smith just blew it and threw it right into the guy's arm. All right, so we're going to check out the live line here. Dallas plus 500 to win this game. Come on. What do they got? Oh, nothing right there. Dallas, watch out for him. Watch out for him. $7:45 left in the game. They're known to choke these, the Cardinals. In fact, they're talking about that right now. They're talking about that right now. The Cowboys, without a doubt, score on this drive. The Cowboys, they don't give up. They never give up on these games. He is washed, Riley. I'm surprised, honestly, that he was able to revive his career like he did. I love to see it though because he was counted out, and I love just anything that goes against the Jets and make their organization make it look even worse than it is. What was I gonna say? But like, yeah, his time is coming to an end. I kind of had a little bit of hope for the Raiders going into the season. They got Genty. I think their team is just so bad. All right, but the play clock. Okay, it's still going. 7:24 left in the game. A lot of time. Take it up the field, buddy. You're still holding on to that over under and facts, but I don't know. I think the Cowboys are gonna come back. Here we go. Oh, Dak with the low snap. Face mask. Gain of 4 or 5 right there. I mean, they need to stop. They need to go and then they need to stop. That's going to be the hardest part is for them to get the stop on the other side. That's a first down. There's George Pickens. Oh, my God. Dude, you asshole. You are such an asshole, dude. You're down and you know you're right in front of the referees. Dude, I can't believe you. I mean, it is. I think it's ridiculous that that's a penalty, but it's right in front of them. It's so stupid. He can't just have a catch. You can't just have a catch. What are we gonna do here? Yeah, Pickens is trying to give you a chance there. In fact, I don't know, man. I do think they're gonna score on this drive still. That hurt though. To bring them back, you can't afford that type of stuff. Great move. Dak wants this. I love the go-gettitiveness of Dak right now. He wants this. You can tell if they score with 3 or 4 minutes left, they have a chance to win this game. Nice move. Get down. I'm afraid of these guys fumbling every time they get it. They hold it out like a loaf of bread. That's a fault. That's offsides. Free play. Pickens. That's the loss in fantasy for me. It was deservingly so. I stole one on one end and had one stolen from me on the other. So it gives and it takes. That's a false start. I mean, offsides. All right, 5:46 left in the game. Fourth quarter yards, 0 to 114 in favor of the Cowboys. Big sack. Walter Nolan, the rookie, getting it done. Oh, I hope they don't kick. They're gonna kick a field goal on this one. Second and 16. Turpin for a couple. That's going to be third and about 12, 11. 5. What, like, when does the clock stop and start? I It's still going? All right, so a little bit less than 5 minutes left in this game. I mean, I think they're just trying to make it an easy field goal for Aubrey. That makes sense. Yep. Nothing there. That's the end of the game. That is the end of the game. What a play on defense right there. Thought they blew the whistle maybe. Thought they blew the whistle. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. And that is the end of the game. They just try to get something easy right there. You might be, and facts, you might be lucking out with this one. Look, he's like, I didn't expect to be on camera right here. Why am I on camera right here? He's like, let me be, let me be depressed in peace. Look, they got their glasses on him now. I mean, that's a great. I said it. I said it at the beginning of the drive. The fact that they were, they were fumbling. Each guy looked like they were gonna fumble so easily. They're gonna have to make a play on defense, and they're not really known for that. great effort. Put this game to bed. Right when the Cowboys thought they had a shot at it. Terrible attitude from everyone tonight. They were still in this game. They adopted that loser attitude too early. They got to run this ball again. DeMarcado's been looking good with the ball. Hasn't been a Bam Knight type of guy. Yep, that's the icing on the cake. What a move. What a move. Look at this. Just patient running. Wait for the guys to get in front of you. Great blocking, too. For as much as Zay Jones, I thought he was going to catch the ball tonight, he's been great blocking. Look, he has his reunion with DeMarcado. He's got to say, this is why I push you. This is why a couple of weeks ago I was motherfucking you on the sidelines for costing our team the game. They got to bring it up. What are they going to do? That's been the move. Run it outside the tackles. 4:10 left in the game. Cardinals up by 10. That was a killer. Fun day football. What do you got there? A little animated version of football. Monday night, huh? Maybe we do a half of the animated side on Monday night next week. Oh, it's stupid. It might be worth a look. That's a big stop. What's up with the Cowboys players in their stomachs? Like they're getting like hard objects in their stomachs every time. Oh, they're already done with their timeouts. I thought they had one left. Williams, you got to take that fucking look off your face, buddy. You're going to go back out on the field, try to score some points. First down wins this game. There's still a sliver, tiny sliver of hope. They might be out of field goal range right here. They're going for a pass. They got a ton of time. Brissett doing what he needs to do to get them into field goal range. Riley, I appreciate you, dude. I agree. It's been tough. It's a grind out here, but we're gonna do it slowly but surely. Any tips on how we can get more subs for the channel? Wait, fourth down? They're going for it? Oh my god, this is nuts. Okay.
I mean, this is the right move because the Cowboys' defense is horrible. No pressure. Oh, wow. Interesting. Very interesting. That looked like. I mean, 3 points doesn't really. I don't know. I don't know. Can the Cowboys, I mean, do they even try? They better try. 2.5 minutes left. You're still technically in this game. And facts, you are sweating out that under that you took. My God. You got to get rid of the ball, dude. What are you doing? What's TPS? They begin a ton of pressure on him. Absolute give up mode from CD Lamb. How are you the captain? How are you the captain of this team? You could get lucky enough on this one. Yeah, I gotta figure out. You can do. I think on my. I don't know where. Riley, where would you find a way to tip me? Like, is there? I feel like I put out like a. Someone had said that before, so I put out a PayPal link. I don't know if it's on my YouTube. It's on my Twitch. I can't believe the way this team gave up on Dak. No, I get you, but I'm wondering, like, are you? I'm not asking for one. Like, I would never ask for one. But are you able to? Like, do you? How do you give someone tips? You're awful. You're awful. 4th and 28.
That's it. You did do it. And facts. It did not look likely. It did not look likely, but you got it done. Got to applaud you for that. The way that they were able to get pressure on Dak towards the end of the game. Yeah, they played a great game. They played a great game. I was the opposite of seeing shit. I was not seeing shit. They were in give up mode, the Cowboys, even when they still had time left. All right, guys, this is the end of the game here, and you know how we do it now. I mean, Riley, he's been on the tea time train. In fact, you should know by now, it's horse race time. If you are in the chat, give me a number. Final horse race of the night. Three. That could be a significant number, in fact, because that could be your third horse race win of the night. And I like, if you did that on purpose, I really, really like that. I like what you're doing there. Riley, I know you want in, buddy. Riley. Where you at, kid? Usually you're on top of that, unless you're being very respectful of the game and waiting till the clock strikes zeros. Come on. Come on. All right, we're going to give him one more minute. One more minute. Dude, you're right. I'll do it before Thursday, Riley. I promise you. One. Okay, I think it's just you two. 1 and 3. And Fax and Riley. 2 new tea timers and hopefully tea timers for life. All right, we got the. Wait. Gotta get it in focus. Gotta get it in focus. Hold on. We're almost there. We'll get it. Gotta get it in focus. The end it. Come on. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. I found out that new method. Okay, we got Riley in the 1 and Fats in the 3. Let's end it strong. There's 4. There's 4. Come on. And there's 2. It looks like an odd type of. It's always the opposite. And then there's 6. My 2 guys got even. My 2 guys got odds. And it's been an even race. And there's 2. 2 out with a hot start. And there's 6. Look at 2 and 6. Go. Okay. Where's the 1 and the 3? And there's another 2. 2 out really doing itself. Really doing. And there's off the board. That's nothing. That would have been a nice 1 right there. And there's 1. Here's Riley. There's Riley getting in the mix. There's 5. Okay. Now we got 5 in there. We need 3. We need 3 for end fast. And there's 1, Riley. Ooh, there you go, Riley. You can go with the usual 6. There's 2. 2 going out really strong. Once I finish this race strong, there's 2 again. Look at 2 go. Look at 2 go. And there's 4. Look at 4. Okay, where's 3? Nick, and fast. We need the 3. There we go. Right when we asked for it. There it is. There's 2. There's 2. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh, you can barely see it. There it is. 2 is really oh my God. This is a 2 race beginning to end. Look at this. leaving everyone else in the dust. There's 3 though. I mean, we really just care about 1 and 3 around here. And there's 5. Okay, look at that. There's a 4-way tie for second place, and then 2 is about 6 spots ahead of everyone else. There's 6. 6 wants to get in the mix. Okay. And there's 2. 2 already finished the race. That's just to make you feel bad that you didn't pick the 2. There's 2 again. Look at that. 2 is really, really hot, and there's 1. There's Riley. There's our boy Riley getting stuff done. Oh, a little ricochet off the board. There's 3. NFAT. There's a 3-way tie for first place now. NFAT. There's 4. 4-way tie for first place. Can we get a 5? Can we get a 5? Oh, just when you ask for it. It's an all-out tie right there. There's 2 again. Look at that, guys. Come on with that. Look at that. There's 3. There's 3. There's NFAS moving his way up the table. There's 4. Just when he thinks he has the lead. 3 and 4. There's 6. There's a 3-way tie for first place still. Can we get a 5? There's a 5. Can we get a 1? Can we get a 1? Oh, it's off the board. It's off the board. It was a 3 too. There's a 2. There's a 2. Oh wait, that's nothing. That's nothing. Can we get a 1? It's a 4. It's a 4. Look at this race. Look at this race. Hold on. There's a 5. 4 and 5. Second placers right now. There's 6 right there. 4, 5, 6. All in that next position. Looking to get into second place. There's 2. Guys, 2 would have won this race 2 times over. There's 1. There you go, Riley. Tied with NFAS. That's where you need it. There's 3 right when you get tied. NFAS moves himself up. There's 6 again. 6 to go. 6 could get the second place win. There's 1. NFAS Riley. NFAS Riley. There's 3 again. 1 and 3. Just switching spots. Who's going to win? There's 5. Here's 5. We need a little 1 for Riley. We need a little 1. There's 5 again. There's 5 again. 5 was a good horse tonight. That's off the board. Oh, it was a 3. NFAS. You would have loved that one. There's a 3. There's a 2. Wow. 2 again. There's 3 again. NFAS. Can you win 3 in his first night as a T-timer? Oh, it's off the board. We're doing we're a little bit loose, a little bit too loose on this horse race. There's 1. Riley stays on the board for him. He still has a chance. There's 5. Okay, 2 and 5 finish the race. We still have 1, 3, 4, and 6 left. Guys, it's getting really sloppy. I'm sorry. It's late. It's late. There's 2. Oh my God, with 2. We've had enough of 2. We've had enough of 2. There's 5. We had enough of 5. Where's the other guys on this? Oh my God. They're just rubbing it in your face now. There's 2. 2 would have won this race twice. There's 5. And now 5 is really, I want to start these. Wow, it's off the board. Guys, I don't know what's going on here. There's 1. Riley and NFAS. Someone win this race. No one wants to win this race. Someone please win this race. There's 6. 1, 3, 6 tied for it. Who's going to come out victorious? It's off the board. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little sloppy right now. I'm a little sloppy. There's 2. Oh my God, we're done. We're sick of 2. We're sick of 2. There's 3. There's 3. NFAS. You join up tea time, become a tea timer, and by night you have 3 horse race wins. Look at you, man. Look at you go. Thanks for joining the Tea Time Collective. You get rewarded handsomely. I think we're gonna have to come up with a prize for this month pretty soon. Let me know. You can hit me up on my socials or hit me up on the next stream with some more good ideas. A live turkey, that was a good one. And as you know, as we always end it, we end it with just a little breakdown of tonight. What we had here is another episode, another rendition of Monday Night Football with Tea Time. We were really bringing it to Disney because some people might not have sprung for ESPN Plus. They have YouTube TV. I had to do it for the people, so I hope that I was able to still provide some Monday Night Football for those who are really trying to stick it to Disney and ESPN and not fall for their bullshit games. I did this for you, not for me, not because I wanted to watch the game, but because I wanted to bring the game to you guys. In terms of what we had for the bets, nothing hit. Nothing hit. We thought we were seeing shit, and it turns out we saw shit. We thought we were seeing shit, seeing through the board. We just saw an actual pile of crap. Nothing was going on in this brain of ours. I do want to thank the T-Timers, the new one, NFAS, Riley, the tried and true. Anyone who wants to be a part of this collective, I appreciate you all. We will be back for Thursday Night Football this week, so we'll see you in a couple of days. And as always, as we finish it, I salute.